I'm going to this personal management node. Personal management, I'm going to the administration. Personal administration, I'm going to expand in it. Then you can go to basic settings. And you're going for maintain user parameters. So I'm maintaining, for example, I went India here and click on enter, and it creates parameters created for India. Click on enter. Okay, so you have address and another tab, parameters. I'm clicking on the parameters tab. You can see here mol 40. System has typed 40 because we are maintaining it for India country. Mol is nothing but coming from the Molga country grouping 40. Country grouping 40. UCR, you can use any 2-digit code. So the default one, it is maintaining as 40 because country also 40. User group, you can maintain 40. Or any other 2-digit code you can maintain. You can save it. Okay, so next node is for maintain number range intervals for personal numbers. Okay, I'm going there to the node. We can see 3 tabs: interval. This is for the display purpose. You can click on in here to display the screen. I'll go back. This is for maintenance. And the third tab is for NR status, meaning whatever the number which is maintained. I'll go to interval. We can discuss about there are columns. Say column. This is the number. It's a 2-digit code for the number range. Why do you require this number range? You require the number range for maintaining the employee ID. In SAP, you are calling it the personnel number. That personnel number is generated based on a range. The range can be from number and to number. Within this range, a particular partner or personnel number is generating. For this from and to, there is a code. 04 is the code. Number range code. All these are codes. Like serial number you maintained 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are maintained. For every number range, there is a from number range and to number range. Third one is the NR status, meaning which is the latest number that's been used by the system for assigning a personal number to an employee. Here it shows 0, meaning from this number range, no personal number has been assigned. However, from here, from 0 to number range, this 70361 is the latest number that's been assigned to the person. These are the columns. The last one is you can see either you can tick or untick a particular one. So if it's ticked, it meaning it is external number range, meaning it should be manually maintained. For uploads, for example, for uploads also you can manually maintain in the sheet. If it's not clicked, meaning it is internal number range, meaning system automatically generates the personal number while you are hiring. If you require, you can create more number ranges. For example, I'll click on here. You can click as many as required, and you can create number ranges with a unique code from range to range. You can create. You have the option to tick or not tick, check or uncheck that checkbox. So the only thing that to remember is the number ranges should not overlap. You can create as many number ranges as required, but they should not overlap. So personal number range, it is 8-digit code. Personal number is a 8-digit code. So you have the option of using from 1 to 99999, but till like this 8 nines, 8-digit 9. However, you should make sure that there are no overlaps between the number ranges. For example, I'm maintaining from 1000 to 2000, and another number range you can create from 2000 to 3000. But the problem here is 2000 and 2000, there is a overlap of numbers. That's not allowed. Alright, I'm not saving it. You can use the existing one here. I'm going back. System is asking whether you want to go ahead and cancel. Unsaved data may be lost. Do you want to exit internal editing? Yes. This is the work. You can work or add new, add and delete, modify the intervals here. This is for just display purpose. Next one is NR status. I can manually change this number. Manually, I can overwrite this number. Why would you do that? Because, for example, the user doesn't want to maintain from 70362. Next number is 62, and maybe they want to maintain from 70400. They want to maintain probably the latest number that's been generated as the personal number for an employee. You can influence that in the NR status. Manually you can override and save. You can go back. This one is the determine defaults for number ranges. This is nothing but a feature. There are many features available. Why is a feature required? I'm going to the node. This is a feature called numker feature, NUMKR. You can see here NUMKR. The code of this feature is NUMKR. There are many features available, and NUMKR is one of them. This feature used to default the number range based on some logic. For example, some configuration is already maintained for India at personal area level, for example. If you require, you can maintain that. Otherwise, you can go back and maintain your own number range. For example, at country level, you want to create a logic. Default the number ranges based on some logic. For example, I want to base my logic on personal area. I will click on works and go back and create button. Okay, for which employee group you want to do, or for which employee personal manager you want to maintain. I want to maintain for 3001 that I created. 3001 and hit on enter. Okay, so for 3001 you can see here, you can click on 3001 and click on this paper button again. So you have multiple options: written value, field for decision operation, so feature, program, debugging operation, error operation, and comment. Okay, written value specifies the value that should be defaulted for a particular feature. It's common for all the features. In this case, in this numcar feature, when I'm working with the numcar value, it should return a value for the personal area. The value is the number range interval. There may be a requirement in the project to maintain a particular number range for certain employees based on personnel area or employee group or employee subgroup. If I want to create further logic, I'll go to field for decision operation. For now, what I'm doing is I'm clicking on written value and hitting on enter. And I'm entering the value 02. 02 is the number range interval. It should be applicable. That's why I'm typing 02 here. You can click on transfer. Alright. There is an otherwise logic is maintained. Otherwise logic is maintained here. 4 stars. Because personal area is a 4-digit code, so otherwise maintained as 4 stars. You can maintain a specific code, 2-digit code you can maintain as the written value for otherwise also. There is no problem. Meaning you are maintaining these personal areas like 3001, 4001, 4002. Other than that, any other personal area, the system checks for the otherwise logic. For 3001, we have maintained 02 as the personal number range. We are defaulting this number range. And whatever configuration you are doing here, you can check for any errors. This is the error button. I'm clicking on error button and the decision tree is error free. You can save your work by clicking on the save button. But you want to activate whatever the feature you have worked, you want to activate so that the changes become applicable for the SAP system. Then I can click on activate button here and click on enter. It has generated. Yeah, feature was generate. You can go back. So the basic settings we have specified, like number range intervals, defining the number range and defaulting the number range interval through NUMKR feature.